Hello, I'm Anne Diamond, as you probably know, and welcome to a very new website, which I hope you'll feel is as much your home as mine. I've called it Fat Happens, and that's because, well, it does, doesn't it? Fat just happens. It's nobody's fault, and I don't think that anyone should really be held to blame for it, or have fingers poked at them, or be made to feel that they've got to suffer some sort of terrible punishment because they have put on weight and need to lose it again. Fat just happens. It happens to you, I don't know, maybe because of something that's happened to you in your life. It happens to a lot of people at a certain time of life. And when you've been a yo-yo dieter, as I have, it really is very, very difficult to shift. But I'm beginning to think that there's no one way that you have to work at to make the weight shift. I mean, obviously the simple equation is you eat less and exercise more. But I think it's much more complex than that. If it weren't, there wouldn't be a multi-million-pound diet industry. And if you've come to Fat Happens, by now you've probably realised that diets are not the answer. Neither is blaming yourself, neither is punishing yourself, like going to the gym or doing some sort of exercise that you really hate. You have to find your own way, I reckon. And that's why I've created what I hope will be a really good forum for people like you and me who've got a weight problem or had a weight problem and want to tell their story and want to benefit from what others are saying too. Because as I said, I don't think there's one answer to this. I don't think there's one way to deal with it. You have to find your own way. You have to make your own journey. You have to travel your own path. But what I do think is really inspiring, and I've noticed it just recently with the hundreds and hundreds of letters I've had since I left Celebrity Fit Club, is that we can all benefit from each other's experiences. And some people have got the most fantastic stories to tell. I hope you'll join with me on the journey in my own particular way. I, as you know, have had a gastric band operation. It is now beginning to work, but it was no easy fix. Certainly no cheat. But it is beginning to work, and I am losing the weight, and I am getting fitter. I'm working at it in my own way, slowly and surely, which we all know is actually the best way. But I've had some wonderful letters from people who want to share their stories too, people who've lost weight dramatically, to whom it's made the most amazing change in their life, other people who've found quite serious and quite shocking things have happened to them because they've lost weight. One lady who's going to be telling her story on this website actually lost her husband because she lost weight. He became a little bit jealous of other men's eyes. To other people, it has been like living again, finding something new about themselves. It's been an amazing journey. It hasn't always been easy. But I do think by reading their stories and following mine and me following yours, we can join together as a club. We can, as a community, we can actually join together, give each other inspiration and hope and the occasional kick up the bum. So please join in. Register with us here and tell us your story and write to me and enjoy Fat Happens. It's a new website. It's going to grow as I want it to grow, but also as I hope you will predict it growing. You will make it grow by sending in your stories. We'll have places where you can chat to each other, where people can get to know each other, and you will feel that there's a real community. It's not just you fighting the flab on your own, it's you with other people. In every sense, it's a slimming club, but of course you can join this one from anywhere in the world, from the privacy of your own bedroom, or you can do it with others, dieting buddies. I know that it's going to be an inspiration to a lot of people, and I think it's going to be really exciting. So please enjoy Fat Happens with me.